Hello again, welcome back. This is episode 2 of getting the full servo travel with offset for glider flaps. And I said in episode 1 that please let me know if you found a simpler, better way, or there was some nice, neat built-in function I hadn't spotted. And of course I was promptly put right. Well, just use the stick directly as the control rather than doing it through butterfly. Durr. Why on earth hadn't I thought of that? Sometimes it's too easy and you miss it. So here we go. Here's how to do it. I'm going to start off with the pre-existing program and just show the modification for it. So we'll go into Model, Function Assignment, come down to Flaps, set the stick. There we go. So that'll now be the flap controller. Say OK to that for the moment. We'll come out to the butterfly flaps, and in the mode which I'm going to be using for landing, I'll remove the control, clear that out, say OK. And because there's no control there, then the value in here doesn't really matter, but I'm going to take it out just for neatness. I'm going to leave the aileron in. Yes, in fact, silly me, I do need the controls still in there because we want the ailerons to work with our butterfly, but we've removed the flap value. Right, let's have a look at what that does for the moment. There's the butterfly working on those. The flaps are stuck at 90% because if you remember, we put in a fixed value in the function control. So let's go and sort that out. Function curve, down to flaps. It only applied in the mode which we wanted to use for landing. That's lovely. And we'll change it to, not back to the standard curve, because I want to manipulate the endpoints independently, a 3-point curve, because we want to set a 90% offset, not 100% offset, when we are in the butterfly off position. So as we can see from the moving target, I put my stick to the butterfly off position. That's that point there. So I will just change that to a 90% point. So OK to that. Let's have a look at what's going on in the servo monitor. Okay, there's my 90% offset with the stick here up at the full position. If I pull it back, I get all the way back to -100. So there we are. Lovely. I'll put it back up there. I'll check that my thermal mode is moved. Speed mode has moved as well. What has gone on there? Let's have a quick think. And thinking about it, what's happened is, of course, now we've set the flap as control. The curve that's in there in each of the other flight modes is affecting the value. So we could either set a constant function curve in those flight modes and take the values out of the butterfly menu, or we'll leave the values in the butterfly menu and set their function curves to a nil value. So I'll do that. I'll set that function curve in thermal mode to a constant at 0. I'll go to speed mode and I'll set that to a constant at 0. Okay, now let's have a look. Here we are. We're in the mode that we'll be using in landing. Butterfly is working all the way. Let's go to thermal mode, which should go to 80%. 79 is near enough. And speed mode should go 100%. There we are. In speed mode, yep, our aileron still works. Normal mode or landing mode still works. Thermal mode still works. Back to that mode, bring in the butterfly. Our aileron mix is still working. And if we go up here, if I go back into thermal mode, butterfly doesn't affect it. Speed mode, butterfly doesn't affect it. And there you are. So there's another nice quick, easy way of getting it all set.